Welcome to our chair-based yoga session. So we'll either come to sitting comfortably in your seat, just being supported with cushions behind, feet on the floor, or we can come to lying on your back, probably with knees bent if that feels more comfortable for you. I'll just take a few moments just to settle the body into a comfortable position. Place where we feel safe and supported. And as we feel ourselves releasing whatever's gone on today from our minds and our hearts, bringing that intention to come into the present and let ourselves stay in this moment as it happens. Just feel that your body is sinking into the support beneath you. I'm going to use the breath as our anchor to hold us to the moment. So just starting to guide your attention to the fact of your breathing. Aware of the breath just happening naturally, coming and going. And I'd like us to visualise the colour of indigo blue. And imagine that colour surrounding our body. Visualise that indigo blue light as a healing light. Feel a sense of stillness coming into your being. A sense that peace is surrounding and enfolding you. We feel as though we're in a blue cocoon, a cape of blue velvet, holding and supporting you, allowing you to feel safe, feel secure. A healing light surrounding you as you relax. And it's safe to allow the earth to support you. It's safe to surrender to this moment. Just allow your breath to come and go. Just noticing the movement of the breath. And we don't need to interfere. Just witness that coming and going of the breath. And take your awareness to your nostrils. And allow the breath to come to your nose. Hear and feel the sensation of the breath in the back of your throat. And let yourself drift into the rhythm of your breath. Beginning to feel that sound and movement of your breath deep within you, like a vibration. We can begin to let each out breath almost be like a sigh. Feel that release spreading throughout your chest, into your arms, into your abdomen, down into your legs. Allow your body to be breathed. Feeling that the breath is harmonizing you. The breath is healing. The breath is life. Just let yourself notice the effects of this awareness of your breath on the way that you feel. And perhaps you'd like to set an intention with yourself to keep your focus on the breath when we come into our physical work. Start to feel again those sensations of where your body is resting on the ground or on the chair. And just start to slowly move your body, however feels good, to let go of any residual tension that might still be held there. Just feel like you're letting it flow out and away. If you wish, you can stay on the floor on your back with your knees bent and the soles of your feet on the ground. If we feel more comfortable, we'll slowly bring ourselves to a seat, sitting relatively far forward on the seat to give us space behind for movement. Going to stay focused on the breath. So the next time we're ready to breathe in, let's just take the right arm up, so just in front, parallel to the floor if we're seated, or just pointing at the ceiling if we're lying flat. And then exhale, lower that right arm down. Just feel that sense of release. Let's do that again a couple more times with the right arm only. Just lifting as we breathe in. Be fairly active, so feel as though you're reaching forward, strengthening and lengthening, and exhaling, lower down. Whenever we breathe in, the head is in the centre, and whenever we breathe out, we're turning the head to the left. So if your head is on the floor, let it roll, don't let it lift. Breathe it back to centre as we raise the right arm. And breathe your head to the left as you lower that right arm. And gradually we can find that we're lengthening the out breath slightly. So if it's not forcing or straining, just let the out breath take a little bit longer than the in breath. So we feel that sense of release. And the next time that we lower the right arm, we'll keep the head turned to the left for a few breaths. So if your head is on the floor or your pillow, you might just feel that your ear is just moving closer to the ground. And if you want to intensify the space that you're stretching out across the shoulder, just reach your right hand down as though you're reaching for your heel. Just open up slightly. Keep breathing. That blue healing light surrounding us. And then very slowly, very mindfully, but always move the head slowly. Release the tension in the right arm and bring the head back to centre. Let's take a few moments just to feel where we're touching the ground and the length in our body. Feel the breath nourishing and balancing us. As we breathe in, just keep the head still just for now. Just lift that left arm, reaching forward or to the ceiling. And breathing out a little bit slower, lower the left arm. Let's keep that going. For your breath. And then we can begin to slowly turn the head to the right as we lower the left arm. Easing the head to centre as we raise the left arm. Turning the head on the out breath. And this time as we lower the left arm, let's keep the head turned to the right. Each time we breathe out, maybe there's just a little bit more give in the neck. And if you want to intensify the stretch, reach up towards your left heel with your left hand as you look over your right shoulder. And breathe that beautiful healing blue light into the space you've created around your neck. And slowly ease yourself back to centre. Check that everything feels comfortable. And I'd like you to lift your eyebrows, like you're really surprised. Lift your eyebrows and just hold on to that. And then frown and squeeze your eyes. Let's do that a few times. Lift your eyebrows like you're really surprised. And then clench your eyes, squeeze and feel that you're wrinkling your nose. Let's do it a couple more times. Really be aware of those muscles in the upper face. And then we can relax them. Just let them be soft. Let your eyes relax. And then let's open the mouth really, really wide. And then relax into a little smile. Let's do that a few times. Big, wide open mouth. And relax into a smile. Big stretch through the jaw muscle. And relax into a smile. And then let's move the lower jaw side to side whilst we're smiling. And then we can just let the whole face relax. Beautifully serene expression. Check in with yourself. How are you feeling? Checking that the breath is still okay. And let's roll to our side. Take our time to very slowly come to our seated position. So putting a cushion under your bottom or under your feet to be sure that our knees are in line with our hips. Our feet very firmly on the ground or on your block. And knees and feet about a fist distance between them, so in our safe sitting position. And our body is growing taller out of our pelvis, so we're not rigidly pulling ourselves up, we're relatively relaxed, but at the same time we're not allowing ourselves to slouch. Let the shoulders just fall down away from your ears. And just let your breath flow in and out as we adjust to being upright. And let's just start to slowly roll the shoulders, one after the other. Roll them up and forward. And we can get a little bit of a sway as well, so just moving fluidly, it's warming up through all the connective tissues. So just see what your arms want to do, let them do what they need to do. Where do you feel the effects of the movement? Is it in your ribs? Perhaps it's your tummy. Maybe you can even feel that your feet are involved. And then let's reverse it, so we're rolling the shoulders backwards. And assess for yourself how this feels. And we'll gradually work our way back to the centre. Back to that physical stillness. Connecting that physical stillness to the inner stillness. So this time as we breathe in, I'd like us to reach both arms forward and then turn the palms up, so we feel that rotation through the whole length of the arms. And then lift your elbows as you bring your fingertips to your shoulders. And make sure your shoulders stay relaxed so they're off the ears. And then let's reach the arms forward with the palms up. Keep the shoulders relaxed as we roll the palms down, so feel that action moving up the length of your arms and flow back down. And feel that release of any tension. So anytime you need a little wriggle just to free it up, we'll let that happen. And take it again, so we're inhaling, bring the arms up. So we're reaching forward, shoulders are relaxed. Then we're going to turn our palms up. Keep the elbows as they are and bring your fingers back to your shoulders. And this time as we breathe in, separate the elbows and enjoy that space we're making across the front of the chest. And then as we breathe out, drop your chin in, draw your elbows towards each other and feel that space in the upper back. Breathing in, open the arms up, maybe we can lift the chest, possibly just lift the chin a little. And exhale, let the arms float back down to your side. Feel a change in your body. And if you feel that you're inviting tension in, just let it flow out in a way. Maybe do a few movements to ease it out. Push your feet into the floor, arms are down beside us, we're turning the palms up. And we're breathing in, lifting the arm out to the side. Turn the palms down and exhale, lower the arms. I'd like us to feel that movement happening through our shoulder blades. So just do a few more, your own pace. The rotation of your arm and the movement of your shoulder blades sliding along your rib cage. As you move the arms, notice how it influences the breath. Next time we take the arms up, we'll hold them there. Keep the palms up and relax the shoulders. Now as we breathe in, reach the arms further apart, and as we breathe out, bring the fingertips to your shoulders, keeping the elbows lifted. Feel yourself grow a little on the next breath in, and as you breathe out, lower just the right elbow. As you breathe in, raise the right elbow, and as you breathe out, lower the left elbow. Breathing in, lift the left elbow, and exhaling, lower both elbows. Can we feel what's happening in the chest? Can we feel the breath flowing? Let's take it again. Breathe in, both elbows up. Slowly exhaling, right elbow lowers to your ribs. Inhale, lift that right elbow. Soft shoulders and face. Exhale, drop your left elbow. Inhale, lift your left elbow. Exhale, lower both elbows. Take a breath in. And exhale, release both arms. And let's shake out fingers. Shake out wrists. Wriggle the elbows. Loosen the upper arm. And involve the shoulder. And just make sure as you're resting that you are comfortable. Still got a little bit more upper body work to do. So I'd like us to rest the left arm comfortably and lower the right arm down by your side. Palm up. And breathe in. Stretch that right arm out. Keep the elbow lifted. As we exhale, tap your right shoulder. If you can, turn your head and look at your right elbow. And I'd like you to draw your name or write your name as the tip of your elbow is the nib of the pen. Try and get a lot of movement in it. Just write it a few times so we're really working to loosen. And then drop your arm and give it a really good jiggle around. We can let that right arm relax completely. And maybe we can feel a difference now between left and right side. Let's keep the right arm relaxed. Lower the left arm, palm up. Wait for your breath in, so there's no need to hurry. Take a really good stretch, so really open up into the rib cage. We're not dropping the elbow as we take the fingers to the shoulder. And turn and look at your left elbow and draw your name a few times. Fill as much space with your name as you can. And then just let your arm float back down and give it a good old shake. And rest in the centre, mindful once again of how it feels. So this time I'd like us to link the fingers so they're rested in your lap, palm up. Remind yourself of your breath. And breathe in, bring your arms up to the heart. And as we breathe out, let's push the hands forward and gently drop the chin. And breathe in, turn the palms back to look at your chest as we lift the head back to neutral. And then as we breathe out, take the arms across the body to the right. So you feel more stretch in the left. And breathe in, come back to your centre. And breathe out, let's take it to the other side. So shoulder blades are really important, and they can get almost stuck to the rib cage. So we're trying to really feel that we're opening, almost feel them lifting off your back when we go to the side. So there is a little bit of a twist in the torso, but try and make it more about movement of your arm. Let's just do one more round. And then let's release. Do whatever your arms feel that they need. Might feel that that's a little bit strong. Ladies do tend to be a little bit weak in the upper body, so it's just go with what we have. Just let your body move naturally. Doesn't have to be the same movement as everybody else. I'll bring the hands to rest on the lap. I'm going to warm up the rest of the spine, so the upper spine maybe feels quite warm now. Got that lovely energetic glow happening. Our feet are firmly on the floor, knees in line with the hip. And we're just starting at the lower body, rocking your pelvis forward and back quite subtly. Shoulders stay quite still. Can you feel that gentle drawing back and forth of your belly? Assisting the back in those subtle movements. And then can we take a little bit more movement, kind of to the back of the waist. How does that feel? Working with your breath, that beautiful blue light still surrounding and healing us. And the space between the shoulder blades. And maybe now we can draw the chin down, and when we breathe in, lift the heart and just subtly lift the chin, not throwing the head back. Send that healing blue balancing light the length of your spine. So take your time. The next time we come to sitting, let's stay quite tall. And let's get into the habit of easing the tummy button back towards your spine as you breathe out. So it's not a massive pumping action, but just a subtle drawing back. So that's going to support the back. So it's helping us to find our core muscles. As we breathe out, draw the navel back and bring your forearms to rest on your thigh. So we're coming into a subtle forward bend. Remind ourselves of that beautiful, balancing, healing blue light. And let's breathe that blue healing light into our lower back. Nice and relaxed through the shoulders. We might be able to come a little bit further forward. It's just about what your body allows you to do. So don't force anything. Find your comfortable maximum. And take any strain out of your head. So maybe just shake your head as though you're saying no. Just loosen. And we could even kind of march your arms, swing your arms forward and back, just to really energise that upper back space. And slowly return to your forward bend. So to exit, being very mindful that we don't make ourselves dizzy, we don't damage the back, so we're drawing the navel back, pushing into the soles of the feet, and coming up to sitting. Give yourself a moment to notice how you feel. And then very slowly, with awareness, I'd like you to come to standing, or you can remain seated if necessary. So just judge how your energy is right now. Staying in this moment. Feel our feet very firmly on the ground and our body lengthening. I'm going to start to just liven up a little bit, just get a little bit more energy flow now. So I'd like us to clap the hands and then bend your knees as you tap your thighs. Clap. You can start speeding it up now. So working the knees a little bit as well. And take a rest. So enjoy that nice glow. Get the heart rate up a little bit. Get some energy moving. Remember that lovely soft smiling face. So we're going to get the brain a little bit more involved. So this time we're going to clap. Right hand to left thigh. Clap. Left hand right thigh. Clap. Both hands down. So clap. Right. Clap. Left. Clap. Down. Clap. Right. Clap. Left. Clap. Down. Keep it going. Speeding it up. A bit faster. And pause. And breathe. And hopefully everything is nice and warm. It's a chilly afternoon, so just feel that lovely glow happening. Just pause as we let the energy move. So we're going to do a little bit of footwork to remind ourselves to stay grounded as well. We spend a lot of time in our head, so feel our feet on the floor. If you're concerned about your balance, we can hold on to a wall, or if you've got a worktop or something close by. We're going to step and tap. So step, tap, step, tap. Keep soft knees. Lovely. I'm going to add the upper body. So we're going to take your arm across now, and we're tapping as we go across. Make sure we keep the knees nice and soft. And this time just keep the arms, hands on the hips. We're just tapping. Get back in tune with your breath. We're going to step, 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 step behind, step behind, step behind. So we don't have to go too quickly. When you take the foot behind, press the heel to the floor so you feel again your roots into the earth. The sense that you're becoming taller, rooted through your feet, your body lifting. One more each side. Nice way to loosen the lower back, this. And come to rest in the centre. And we're going to take your right foot over. It's kind of like the tree. So we're pushing the ball of your right foot onto the ground. And just enjoying that stillness after so much movement. Feel again your feet rooting very firmly to the floor. If you've got blood pressure problems, if you get dizzy, if your back's a problem, let's just keep the hands on the hip, and that's just going to enable the breath to move across the chest. That's going to be really nice anyway. But if we are okay, if we can sweep the arms up and hold on to one wrist and just let your shoulders drop away. And then just ease over. Just take a nice stretch. And notice as you do this how the feet influence the movement. If we've got a good connection to the ground, we're free to make that movement. Push into the feet to bring ourselves slowly back up. And exhale. Take a moment to rest. Check in with yourself. Bring the hands to the hips. And let's loosen any potential tightness there by drawing circles with your hips. And let's change direction. And come nice and tall. Feel your roots attaching you to the ground. Let your breath draw you back to this moment. And let's cross your left foot over now. So press into the ball of the left foot. Getting your balance. You can hold a wall or your chair if you need a little bit of assistance just to give you confidence. Do the same movement with both feet on the floor, seated if we wish. We can come into that side stretch with hands on hips, or we can find that extra lift in the body. And breathe into the space. Feel again the feet actively pushing into the floor to bring ourselves up. And exhaling back into a beautifully tall standing pose. So we can come to sitting or we can remain standing, but if we have a strap available, we're going to use that. We've done a lot of work with the shoulders, so work with caution. We want to try and bring the shoulders into a full range of movement and feel that lovely space opening up across the chest. So I'd like us to take your strap or your scarf and pull it tight. Hold it tight, don't let it sag in the middle. And take your hands a little bit wider than your shoulders. Let's start really quite wide, comfortably wide. And breathe in, lift your arms like a football supporter, but don't let the strap go saggy. And breathe out, come back down. That's all we're doing. It's lifting and lowering. So just check in with your shoulders, your chest, your arms. How does that feel? So it's a nice simple movement. Can be done anytime. Can really help to keep the shoulders fluid, and as we lift the arms we get that wonderful space to deepen the breath. Make sure you keep your neck nicely relaxed. And we'll hold it now next time we take it up. So maybe shake your head, no tension. Drop your shoulders down. And feel the breath moving in and out. So Going to lower the left arm now and bring the right elbow up. So we've got that strap behind us. We can walk that left hand up the strap and we can walk the right hand down the strap. Just as far as feels good for us. Try to keep your head neutral, so rather than drop the chin forward, feel as though you're pushing the back of your head into your right wrist. That way we're protecting the neck. And breathe well into the front of the chest. Just going as far as your body allows, sending gratitude to what we can achieve. And breathe in, just open yourself up a little more. And slowly exhale, let everything relax once again. Be aware of anything your body is requiring, so you might want to give yourself another shake out. You might feel a difference left and right side of the body. Again, for ladies, because we carry so much at the front of the chest, that can put a big strain on the muscles of the chest. So it's nice to stretch and strengthen them. Prevents us coming forward and looking a bit saggy. So we're coming a bit wide. Okay, so we're going to hold the strap again. If you felt comfortable with that, you could walk your hands slightly further in, but don't force yourself into something that doesn't suit you. Again, we're not going to let the strap go saggy at all. We breathe in, lift, and we breathe out, lower. Breathe in that lovely healing blue lights around ourselves, filling ourselves up with it, bringing healing and balance. Keep the face nice and soft. So this time, let's drop the strap behind. Find it with your right hand. Walk your right hand up, your left hand down the strap until you find a point that feels like you challenge yourself without causing any difficulty. Try not to drop your chin forward. It's really important to protect the neck. Just making the neck muscles strong by subtly pressing the back of your head into your left wrist. Feel the chest move with the breath. Lots and lots of space. So one deep breath in and then sigh all out. Rest the arms, let go of your strap. Again, we can maybe feel that lovely tingling of life force through the body. Let's bring our hands to our hearts. Take a wonderful big breath in and open your arms. Really squeeze the shoulder blades together. And feel them separate now as you wrap your right arm on top. Hold your shoulders. Drop your shoulders, drop your elbows. Just enjoy a lovely hug. Maybe close your eyes and feel the breath moving between the shoulder blades. I like to think of this as the back door to our heart space. Imagine as you inhale, you're breathing love in to fill your heart. And every time we breathe out, imagine that love flowing out of us and flowing to anywhere that it might be needed. And just take your time when you feel ready for another great big breath in. Open your heart to give and receive unconditionally. and then cross your left arm on top. Hug your shoulders. You can maybe tuck your chin closer to the chest so we've got a little bit of a deeper stretch between the shoulder blades. There's a lot more lung tissue in the back of the body than the front, so we should be able to take some really full breaths in and out through that space between the shoulder blades. Drawing love in with each inhale, sending love out with each out breath. And with the arms still crossed over, let's ease ourselves to sitting nice and tall. Take a deep inhale and exhale, just twist only the upper body, look to your left. And slowly, slowly come back to centre. And then turn to the other side. Using a slow breath to come into a calming movement. Eventually rest in the centre. Release your arms. Tune into how your body feels. Make your way into your most comfortable place for relaxation. Be that on the chair, the floor, the bed. Use any supports that you need. And I do suggest covering up. So this can be quite a deep relaxation. So I'm not going to bring us back at the end. I'm just going to ask you, when you do feel that you want to come out of the relaxation, to move really carefully and slowly, and to have a glass of water, and to move into the rest of your day very slowly, carefully. Thank you for joining me. Let yourself get comfortable. Let your eyes softly close. Come back to your breath. Into your body. Relaxing your belly. Softening your mind. Feel the support beneath you. Connect with the ground below. And let it take your weight. Become aware of the sounds around you. Let them be there. Notice the lights and shade and the air touching the surface of your body. Sense the sky above and the horizons stretching all the way around you. The earth below supporting you. Allow your mind to empty what it no longer needs to hold on to. Let it flow out and away. Allow your body to release what it no longer needs to hold on to. Let it flow out and away. Draw your energy back to your center. Bring your energy home. And ground yourself in this moment, here. Begin to sense the space around you. Breathe with the space and become aware of the rise and fall of your breath. And when you are ready, move your awareness up to the soft area below your breastbone, to your solar plexus, your center of personal power. Breathe into this space. Let it gently soften and expand on your breath. Take it in nourishments and life force energy. Inviting the colour yellow, the colour of sunshine. Bathe your solar plexus with sunlight. Replenishing, restoring, nurturing. Let your solar plexus take what it needs. Affirm to yourself, I value myself. I am enough. I am more than enough. I am worth my weight in gold. When you are ready, come back to yourself as a whole. Back to the ebb and flow of your breath. Back to your center. Breathe to your core. Affirm, I am whole. I am perfect, just as I am. Allow the energy of the words to bathe your mind, emotion, and spirit. Take what you need. Become aware of the support beneath you. Hold yourself in loving kindness for the beautiful, unique being that you are.